Hi, welcome to the Clown Chakra. Today I wanted to do like a career based reading, but as a disclaimer going forward, one of my favorite readers, Rosology, always says tarot's not a crystal ball. It's not supposed to tell you the future. It's supposed to tell you things that you already know. So I want to use her message and give a shout out to her because I love her. And you should check out her channel. But using that going forward, please use your discernment. This is like a reading for whoever stops by, so some of these messages could be for you. Also, if you choose a different pile, if you choose two different piles, if you want to listen to all of them and take what resonates from each pile, go for it. I don't yet do like a meditation time, so going into it right away. Oh, also, before I get into it, I've been working on what inspired this is I've been working on a prosperity deck. I don't know if there's any decks out there named that, so I didn't name it that yet. And please let me know if someone else has a deck called the prosperity deck. But I just didn't see many decks out there to do with like jobs, working, finances. And I think in spirituality, it's still very important to understand that yes, you are a spiritual being, but you're here, you're on planet Earth, and you have to make money. And I would love if people, not everyone can, but I love it when you can find a job that nourishes your soul somewhat in this extremely capitalist world. So that's what today's about. I want to show off this deck. It's literally just, my boyfriend had ordered me a blank deck for Christmas, and I just wrote on it in gold Sharpie because I love white and gold. So, and I thought gold would be good, abundance, manifest, whatever. Okay, so that's what today's about, and I'm just excited to use my deck. So, pile 1, pyrite. Pile 2, sunstone. Pile 3, smoky citrine, somewhat phallic in nature. And pile 4, a hunk of aventurine. Don't know if I'm saying that right. Alright. Today I'm going to learn how to do timestamps. So hopefully when this is uploaded, I've kept my word and I've put the timestamps. So, pile 1, the pyrite pile, this is for you. And maybe someday I'll edit out all the shuffling. I'll learn. I'll have the patience to edit it out. I'll have the patience. I just get so excited to upload it once it's done. 8 of Wands. Grandeur. You've got a lot of motivation. It's can be burdensome though at times. Knight of Pentacles. Okay. Yeah. You either want it all or you're on the track to getting it all. Queen of Wands. Okay. Jeez. Yeah, you guys. Pile 1. Damn. And the Emperor. This is powerful energy. So I just see this is for many different people. There's like 3 very strong physical people here. Like the 3 people that have been attracted to this reading, either you're like the Queen of Wands, baby, you are like super femme, charming, people love you, people are attracted to you. You're either going to be successful in a situation where you're going to be doing like public speaking, or maybe even an influencer, or maybe like modeling, or just something super art centered. Maybe you're an esthetician. the Emperor and the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles, you're a hard worker. You might not have an exciting career per se, but this is a person who goes out and they make money. This could be a labor job. You could, this is like maybe, I'll get more into it when I actually, because I put stuff like that in the prosperity deck. I hope that comes through. But, and then the Emperor, this is a person in a position of power. So let's go ahead and see what else we got here. This is my deck. These are powerful people. Law, legal aid, justice might be for you. You might be interested in that. If you came here and you're like, I wonder if that's for me, like, check it out. That could be very much for you. If you're like feeling it, and this is a card, vacation, rest, retirement. Some of you work too fucking hard and you need a rest, even though even the ones, if you're already in law or you're thinking about getting into law, legal aid, justice in whatever manner, maybe they're telling you to take a break, because I feel like pile ones work hard. If you come here, you work hard. Oh, there's two that popped out. So maybe you're in a, some of you might be in a bad situation at work, representative. Some of you might be in a bad work environment and you might need some legal aid. If this doesn't like resonate with you, I'm not like, don't get scared. It's not gonna pop up that you're gonna need a lawyer or something all of a sudden. But if something's already going on, then yes, hi, you need a break from that. If you're a person who's stressing out, like, should I go to law school? Should I do this? If you're a person who's like, I can't do law, like, I think the cards are telling you, yeah, the fuck you can. Representative, you pile ones, positions of power. Positions of power are for you. Positions where people see you as powerful, for you. Whatever you want at this point. You can, just because there's the three different here, the Queen of Wands, the Knight of Pentacles, the Emperor, I feel like whatever you do, I want pile ones, whatever you think is for you. If you're like, what's the right path? You guys have so many different options. But I feel like people who come here who pick pile one, some of them might be questioning whether to go to law school or something. Your guidance is divinely guided. Yeah, you don't have to worry about anything. I feel like whatever things in your heart that are telling you need to go towards that, that's for you. Deep replenishment, again with the vacation card. You need, a lot of you need to relax. You work too hard. Yeah. You are so caught up in the way that the physical world works. A lot of you might just be so caught up in that you're not taking care of your soul. Beatitude of Sacred Rapture. I'm just going to read that straight from the book. Let your true self be seen. Search for the deeper spiritual purpose and opportunity for healing beneath conflict and suffering. If you have been in pain, this oracle brings a message of joyful breakthrough. Your soul is growing stronger, more able to have faith and wisdom than in judgment or doubt. Commit to your spiritual path and know you are making progress, even if things seem more difficult for a time. Know that any difficulty is part of your healing and that you will successfully move through it. Trust yourself. That's so nice, because like I just get like this vibe of people who are either striving to be in positions of power. I just feel like your guides are telling you to chill. You need to take a break. I know it's a pandemic too, and if you've been off work, I bet you've been stressing about work, and you're like, well, I've been relaxing enough. What have I even been doing? They're telling you to take a break from stressing out. I see great things for pile one. I just feel like this energy of whatever you put your mind to, you're gonna get it. There's an energy of success here, and lean more towards positions of power. That's what's for you. That's what I see for pile ones. All right, pile two, Sunstone. The moon. I feel like I'm gonna watch that later and be like, wow, you really said it like that. But I did. This is a pile Ace of Wands. You're intuitive. You're more freelancy. There's less structure here than my pile once was all like ladders, structure, you know, like bosses, supervisors. This feels more like, this pile's my artists. Pile 2, your artists. 3 of Cups. They want you to come together with like-minded people. You need to find your group, or you're just finding your group. But with the moon, could be even like card readers, people, intuitive people, Reiki people, pile 2s, Ace of Wands. There's like a new idea forming, and 4 of Pentacles. This is really cool. So it feels like if you're an artist or if you are a person who does freelance stuff, what is the advice here for you? What is it's good. The 4 of Pentacles is a good sign, but what do we need to do to get you to the 4 of Pentacles? Like a good stability. I feel like it's coming your way. So align yourself with that, knowing that stability, because it's not always stable if you're an artist, if you're selling paintings, if you're doing freelance work. There's not always stability there for you because it's commission, I think. So for my pile 2s, if you are stressing about your art or getting out there, I feel like, so 3 of Pentacles usually has to do with networking, but I feel like this 3 of Cups has to do with networking. Why does this keep coming up? Why is this here for you? Law, legal aid, justice. I think there's some justice for you. The last pile, I think, it was more like literal in the sense. I think it's more like justice is coming for you for for how much you've stood by your art, years, for the years you've stood by your art, for the years you've stood by, I know that this isn't what people normally do, but this is what I want to do. I feel like there's going to be a jump too, because we have Ace, 3, and 4. I feel like the years that have gone by have been long years, and it's going to feel like the next steps get kind of like pushed forward really fast. Like all of a sudden, boom, you're there. Network, name drop, someone you know. Okay, so 3 of Cups, get out there. The stuff that you're into, find more people that are into the stuff you're into, because I feel like there's opportunities there. Someone you know. So it could even be someone you know right now, or someone you may know someone else. So this is about networking. Birthing a new age, birthing new creations, dreaming a new world into being. This is about, like, right now everything's online. This is you being like trying to argue with people like your whole life, saying like, I want to do this is for me, and people saying that'll never work in this world. That world is gone. We are entering a strange new world, and you are definitely part of building that new world. Star Mother, how can you mother yourself? So this is off topic, obviously, but because I wanted it to be more like career based. But there might even be mother. Oh, okay, no, you're birthing mother, birthing a new age. Yeah, you're gonna be one. Okay, so for some people, like, yes, you're an artist and you're finally gonna be able to start enjoying your work and actually getting started on having an income based off your work, or if you have been, like, it's going to get better, or like your name's going to get out there, network. Some of you are going to be like, you know, like founding fathers. This is going to be like the founding mothers. Like, you guys are birthing a new age. We're entering like a new era. You hear it all the time, the spiritual world, like the masculine was in charge for so long, the patriarchy was in charge for so long. We are coming into a more feminine time, and pile 2s, whatever part you have, whether it feels small or big, you pile twos are very important in helping birth this new era. We're in a strange time. Everything's up in the air about what is work? How do we make money? We work from home now. People want to spend money on this now. You are going to be very much a part of the new world. Pile one was like, their jobs are still going to be valid, but it was very much like all the structure and hard work of the old world. Pile twos tap into divine energy and let it flow through them and like get intuitive messages on where to move next. So that's super exciting. I'm going to pull one more card for pile two. The sun. I don't know what this means. I'm going to read it to you, but it's always nice to see the sun. And tarot, everyone knows the sun card is just wonderful. You have what it takes. You are a light bearer. Within you is a healing power and spiritual wisdom you can tap into to find your way through any confusion or doubt. Have confidence in yourself and know you are enough. And expect an affirming yes, and it's in capitals, from the universe. That's cool, man. So that's super exciting. That's what I see for pile twos. Hope that resonated with you. Leave a comment if you did. I love reading the comments. Pile three, the smoky citrine. This is your time now. Any day now. The Tower. Okay, pile three might be going through it. Three of Pentacles. I feel like, because this is the angel deck, it says God hearing lamentations, Six of Swords, gentle gods. The angels are hearing your prayers. I'm recently into the angels, so when I say it, I feel kind of like corny, but the angels are hearing your prayers. They're moving you away from your tower moment. Right now, you might be just not in the best. Either you're unemployed or you're not able to find work, or like your job situation, you are unhappy. They're moving you away from that. They're hearing your prayers. The Chariot. It'll be swift too. When I see the angels, I don't mean it in a Christian sense. Just know I'm not Christian based. I do believe in angels. I didn't for a long time. It's like a recent thing for me, but I do believe in angels, and I do believe that you can work with them. I feel like pile three, you don't have to do it in a way that, you know, you worship Jesus or God. Like, do I think he existed? I guess. Like, I don't think he's the one that they talk about. Social work. You might need the help of a social worker. You might be talking to a social worker. You yourself might be doing social work, and it just might be difficult, like taking on other people's pain. So yeah, anyways, when I talk about angels and I talk about that, I believe in like universe. I don't believe in like, you know, that stuff per se. I do believe like there's a higher power, whatever you want to call it. I believe it's all the same thing. So I just believe that there's like divine beings, and we're just used to calling them angels, so we'll call them that. So social work. So you might be working with a social worker. You might be having to work with a social worker, and you might be a social layoff. Yeah, like I said, some of you, again, don't get scared. If you're not laid off right now and you don't see one coming, be like, I'm not saying, oh, it's coming. Like, don't be scared. This is for a lot of different people. Design. Some of you might be into that. I'm just going to pull one more card for pile 3. Apply yourself. Some of you might be dealing with depression, and it might be really hard to apply yourself. But I am picking up an energy of unhappiness with your career. I feel like if you're not talking to a social worker right now, I just know of, like, if you can go down to like a YMCA or like a career place where you can get in touch with like a worker and they can help you either upgrade your resume, something. I really think you should go do that. If you're looking for a new job and you're just having a bad time at your work, that will help you too, like in this network too, the Three of Pentacles. So with the social work network, reach out to some type of community thing that is offered to you where you can like print off resumes, talk to a worker. Sometimes they have like jobs posted up on a board or something. What kind of work is for you though is not clear yet. I think they're wanting you to get out there because it's going to move you away from your unpleasantness. It's going to move you away from your depression if you just go out and seek that help. For some of you, it could be a networking within your group of friends. If you're a social worker having a bad time, design. A nice distraction for you might be something art-based. You might be being called. You might be a social worker and you're like, but I wanted to do this instead. That could be like a fun side job for you. Something to do with beauty, like whether it's like art, aesthetics, design, like architect, anything. And for the people who are like, I want to be an architect, like go for it. Go be an architect, and maybe talking to a social worker will help you find the funding you need for school. Don't dim to fit in. How are you dimming your light in order to fit in? Okay. At work, maybe if none of this, if whatever I've said is like not applying to you, and you're like, what are you talking about? Maybe you're just like having a bad time at work because you're not showing your employees, fellow employees, the real you, the age of light. You've been training for this for lifetimes. So that's like a clear message to me to let you know that we all have like a blueprint when we come to Earth. That's the story. We all have a blueprint when coming to Earth. And I think that's their message to you, telling you now you might be going through a dip. You know, like life is highs and lows, and they're telling you, like, we get it, you're going through a dip, you're going through a dark spell, you're going through a moment, but it does get better. And with the Chariot at the end here, so the Tower, Three of Pentacles, Six of Swords, the Chariot. The Tower, I feel like whatever shit popped off, whether you're having a bad job, I feel like that's mostly over, if not already over. Whether that was a layoff that you had, or I'm feeling like a lot of my pile 3s, they had a layoff. So I feel like that's mostly over, and if you're laid off right now, there's a job opportunity coming back up for you. Apply yourself. It might be hard because you've been laid off for so long. You might be a little hard on yourself right now. You might be feeling a little down on yourself, but go forward, because when you get up and you pick yourself up and you're like, okay, no, I'm gonna go look, I'm gonna make some phone calls today, I'm gonna ask so-and-so, I'm gonna ask this person, make a status on Facebook asking your friends. If you don't have Facebook, you know what I mean, find somewhere to reach out, because with the Six of Swords, it has you moving away from it, and the Chariot has you moving away from it fast. So I'm not saying you're gonna miss the boat if you don't get up and get it now. I'm saying it's ready for you. Get up and go get it. One more card for pile 3. Tantra of 639 Hertz. It's not actually that sexy. I'm going to read it to you, though. I know this one. But I'm just going to read it right out of the book because that's what I do. So don't get too excited thinking it's something sexy. Unless you think it is. Unless you're like, no, that makes sense. If you're a card reader yourself and you're like, actually, I'm getting an intuitive message that it is something sexy, like go for it, whatever. Be open to which seems unfamiliar or different. You will experience a breakthrough as you embrace an unusual approach. You are on a soul path of accelerated, like I said, it's happening fast. Spiritual growth, which is swifter but not always easier. You do not have to contrive your own happiness, but you can dip into the bliss within your body to lighten your mental state and remind yourself everything is working out beautifully. Yes, I feel like you're dimming your light. I feel like you're dimming your energy, and you don't have to. And they're telling you to take time to enjoy things. You've been spending too much time being upset, and they really want you to take some time to enjoy things, and things are speeding up for you. Things are looking up for you. Pile 3, if you came here and you're like, I'm laid off, I hate my job, something good's coming. Network, reach out, take the next step in front of you. There's something good coming for you, Pile 3s. Pile 4, my aventurine pile. Let's get into it. Hierophant. Hierophant is like God in physical form, but this feels humble to me. This feels humble, Pile 4. The Moon. You're quite intuitive. This feels like a strong connection. You guys might be super spiritual or religious. No. 3 popped out at once. I'm not letting you see your messages. I just want one. The Magician. Okay, Pile 4. You're like, I haven't picked up any other astrology signs for the past 3 piles, but for Pile 4, I'm getting Scorpio. You're like a little closed mouth, but you have great skill and you see a lot that goes around, and you're very intuitive, and you see a lot of what's happening, and you take all that information in, and you may not say anything. Pile 4. The Devil. I'm getting, yeah, very cool, quiet energy. I feel like Pile 4 isn't that worried about their work. They're just here because they're curious. They're like, what is she gonna say? What does she has to say? So Pile 4, you're powerful. You're powerful as fuck. Let me just say that. You don't worry about work. You don't worry. If you do, I'm sorry. But it says here, no. Most of you, either you've just been at the same job for a long time, or you just have confidence, or you just have a good network. Abundance. Pile 4, yeah, like you don't worry about shit. Or you're about to not worry about shit. Don't stress, not important. Why are you even here? I feel like Pile 4, you're being told, like, what are you even doing here? You're fine. Stop being so, like... For some of you, if I'm like, you're not worried, and you're like, actually, bitch, I am worried. That's why I'm here. You're literally being told not to stress and worry. You have nothing. No one's saying anything about you at work. You're not getting fired. Or... if you're not working right now, they're like, something's coming for you. Something's coming for you, but it's good. Social media, news, networking. So when I made this card, I made it with the intention that either you would be like either like a social media influencer, or you could work at a news station, like just as a person who like holds a little microphone over the head. It could be literally anything. Or you could be getting news through social media. You could see a little ad on social media telling you where you could go work next. If you're a person where you're like, actually I am stressed, I need a job, pay attention to social media, pay attention to what your friends are saying, network, reach out. I'm getting that as a common theme for all of them. Of course, network and reach out. Of course, talk to people, duh. But for some of you, for some of you might even just be social media influencers yourself, or you might have that in the cards for you. I love, 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 love this energy. It's super cool. You guys are very cool. If you are worried right now, no one knows. You just come off like chill as a cucumber. Cool as a cucumber. Sorry, not chill as a cucumber. Cooler than the other side of the pillow. I feel like that might be like me showing my age by saying that. Don't dim your light to fit in. Are you dimming your light in order to fit in? If you are worried about something at work, it's just because you're not sharing enough of yourself. I feel like you're not sharing. The Age of Light. I literally got these same 2 cards for the past pile, but we're going to read them anyways. The Age of Light. You've been training for this for lifetimes. I feel like it's just a sign that you're on the right path. I'm going to pull one more card for pile 4s, the easiest pile, because it's just all kinds of nice messages for you. That you're powerful, you can have it all. Okay, I get I like this card. Telepathy of Terra Mater. I'm going to read you the exact definition, but I love when I get this card. Pile 4, nice. Nice. Yeah, if you're here and you're worried, you don't have to. I feel like most of you aren't worried, but some of you, if you are here and you're worried, you don't have to. You know you're going to be okay. The pathway for your spiritual fulfillment and the sacred manifestation of your purpose is not necessarily logical and will evolve organically. The skillful and unpredictable workings of the Earth Mother are supporting your soul journey unconditionally. Following up on inspired ideas and allowing for unexpected shifts in direction are integral to the manifestation of your soul purpose. Commit to an idea that feels good to your heart, even if it seems improbable or unattainable. It will manifest successfully. That's why I like that one so much. Just for me, growing up, my dad always told me, like, just wing it, Britt. Oh my god, I used to stress him out. Because if I didn't have a job, I'd be like, I'll just get another one. And it stressed him out to no end. To watch me go through this world knowing that I'll figure it out, I'll be fine. There's always a way. He hated it. And I'm getting the same energy for you, pile 4. So everything it just said, like, it might seem illogical to some people too, and they're watching you, and you might have people around you who get stressed out watching you exist in this world because you might have a similar, again, this is like a general reading, but that's what I'm picking for pile 4, where you're like, it just comes easy to me, like, I'm sure I'll figure it out. People are like, but how are you gonna, like, you won't have as much money, and you're like, I still get my bills paid, like, that's the energy I'm picking up for pile 4, and if you're thinking of changing careers, do whatever you want, pile 4, you're gonna be successful in whatever the hell you do, you're fine, you're good. If you are worried, just network a little bit, you definitely have the devil on your side. So that's what I see for pile 4. Thanks so much for coming today. Leave a message in the comments if you liked it and if you like me and stuff. Okay, thanks, bye.